Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in beautiful Spakowo, Poland. It's in the middle of the night. Well, technically not in the middle, it's still early evening, 8 p.m. And I just wanted to show you how this place looks at night, because I don't think I have ever shown you that, unless it was snowing like hell. So yeah, let's take a walk through the farm. Look at the beautiful night sky. Very clear skies. There is some rain forecasted, but it's supposedly only gonna last for a few hours. So let's go to the tourist section. Look at how this part is at night. I could put another light somewhere here, couldn't I? Maybe I'll do that later on, but it's light enough so you can easily chill here and have some good time in the privacy of the spa. This is the pavilion we set up, the gazebo, with everything that you need included. The fire pit, of course. This is the new bird bath. Yes. The cows seem to be anxious. And this is the walk to your hut if you're staying here. As you can see, okay, I'm not gonna shine the lights too much, but as you can see, our cherry trees have grown a bit. So they're also looking pretty nice in here with those pink flowers. We go back, the path is well lit and I think it looks pretty nice. I don't know about you, but I enjoy the aesthetics. And if we go down towards the cows, yes, I know. It's just me walking by. And the sheep, they have light on both sides of the barn. Cute little bleats. And this is the look towards the vineyard. If I'm not mistaken, I probably am, but if I'm not, that's the Milky Way galaxy over there. It goes across the sky like this. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Okay, in any case, see you in the morning. Welcome back, everyone. So, it's the morning, the beginning of April. The crop, the rye, has grown a bit. I will have to fertilize it today, so I'm gonna be on it with a fertilizer spreader. And I also have prepared, yesterday, you might have noticed already that there are some stakes in the ground. Not cattle steaks or beef, but steaks in the sense of... oh, look at the mud. Shit. Stakes in the sense that I staked out where we're gonna have our horse barn. So this place right here is gonna be where the horse barn is gonna get built. I'm gonna clear out the grass before the workers come, so they have a nice little plateau to work on. And also I have staked out another place right here, and this is going to be that famous, not vineyard, greenhouse. Yeah, the greenhouse. We're gonna have it here. It's quite a big plot, I think, but it kind of fits very well because we can't really put anything else here. It's too small for a shed, and it's too narrow for anything worthwhile. There is also this that needs attention. We have to mulch this grass and weeds in here. Gotta clear it up. So that's gonna be one thing that needs to be done. And while we're here, let us check on the animals. let's just see how they're doing. Okay, water enough, feed plenty, and I have given the name to all of the sheep and all of the goats over here. So say hello to Lady Fluffy, Lady Clover, and these are the new girls here. And the rams are Mr. Trot and Mr. Turk. And the goat is Bakal. And the ram is Boogie. I don't know, it kind of felt funny enough, and I actually went with it. So, and Sheerluck, of course, is our main ram here. So, because we can't really have any animals that are related to each other and reproduce them, you know, Turk, Trot, and Fluffy and Clover are brothers and sisters. Technically, at least they have one common name, and that's the father, the Sheerluck. So I'll probably be selling all 4 of them, or maybe I could actually sterilize the animals. I think I can actually do that somewhere. Sure where. And Marshmallow is still expecting 2 babies in the second half of May. And Cupcake and Daisy are recovering from the last time. And Bakal, she's also expecting babies in the second half of May, which is going to be very, very soon. Right. So we're through with the updates. Now I'll wait before I start digging in the ground, because it's probably gonna be very, very extremely muddy if I start doing that. And I also can't really spread fertilizer in the rain because I have an open cover fertilizer spreader, as you all might know. It's this one, Motil. So I'll fill it up and I'll wait for the rain to pass, and then we'll start doing some work. Alrighty, the rain has stopped, and I'm just here with the wine press, and we are going through the last 111 liters of grapes. And we have actually 2 full pallets of grape juice and just a bit over. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Alright. Close the doors. It's still fairly cold outside, so I don't wanna push my luck with getting sick. Now is not the time. The rye should be young enough and pliable enough that it shouldn't break under the tires. It should just bend and pick back up again. So I hope I can go over it without any damage. Yeah, looks okay. Good. Right. Let's work properly. Are we reaching everything? We are. Beautiful. Such a lush green color, isn't it? Looks very nice. Very nice indeed. I do apologize for the stutter of the camera. This is... I have some hardware issues with the cameras. and it shows in this way with the stutter. So yeah, I hope it's not too hard to watch, and I promise I'm gonna make sure that it's fixed as soon as I possibly can fix it. But such is life, you know. Things break down, you gotta fix it, you gotta make some changes, and then you should be golden, should be back on track. We're probably double fertilizing over here, so I'm gonna stop before I burn the whole crop with too much fertilizer. Let me just check if I covered everything. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty good. There are a few areas I missed, but I ain't gonna pay too much attention to that. So now to the next one. Both potatoes and the rye need to be fertilized, so the potatoes ain't gonna take any damage from me driving over them. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so I'll see you on the other side. Good. Fertilizing is all done. Now what do I do next? I think I'm gonna go and clear out... You know what, actually, before I go and start removing the grass where the horse barn is gonna be built, I'll go check our meadow, see the moisture levels, so I can make a proper decision on what we're gonna do. Are we gonna mow the grass and have it dry or not? And at the same time I should probably check the weather forecast. The moisture level is probably gonna be through the roof. Let's have a look. Well, technically, yeah, pretty high. Oh wow, very high. Remember, to get hay we have to go down to 12.5%, even though on this side it's... I don't know, well, a lot of the grassland seems to be in the correct spot for us to make hay, so... Correct. Okay, then I'm gonna go cut the grass first, and then I'll tackle the soil removal and preparing the building site. I was also looking at chicken, you know, and Can you imagine you come on vacation and there are like 20 roosters here all screaming to the top of their lungs? Uh, yeah, well, we're not gonna be doing that, but it's a funny thought. At least I think it is. Stay here because we're gonna use the small Zetor to do the work today on the grassland. For next time I'll probably, well, at least I'm thinking of getting another meadow and maybe getting a bigger mower. I don't know, those are some thoughts I'm going with and I haven't yet decided. Okay, can I get the more? Just try. Wait a bit. Okay. Ah. I really have to wonder how are these tractors made, because it starts on the first try every time. So yeah, we technically could get a bigger mower. I think that sounds like a pretty decent idea. Now when we are talking about mowing, we're gonna have to make sure that we mulch the vineyard, as I said at the beginning of the episode. But at the same time, I have to keep wondering if our vineyard tractor can actually handle that mulcher. I'll have to see. Right, let me get ready. Right, so I'm walking around the field and the grass moisture is like 32%. Since when? What happened? As I distinctly remember, I was walking around the field before cutting and it was like around up to 23%. Well, shoot. I don't know. Everybody, I'm at a loss of ideas. So, in order for me not to have heartburn and feel bad for the rest of the day, month, just enjoy the beautiful cherry trees. They indeed are very beautiful. But no, we're gonna go into the bigger Zetor. We're gonna put on the bucket. We're gonna start preparing the place for a new construction to come. And set it up. So I hope it'll be ready and built by next time. It is ordered. I have found something, but it's not yet here, so yeah, I don't know. It's possible that next time we're gonna be doing some work in the vineyard, some work Has this ever happened to you, that you were unhooking the wrong implement? That has never happened to me before. What was I saying? Yeah, that we're gonna be doing some work in the vineyard, probably some grass work, and I think we can expect to have the thing built. And then before I get horses, I'll probably have to go find a horse trailer. Horse transport trailer, that is. Because I am almost certain that we can't transport horses in our existing animal trailer. Right, let's put our trusty bucket on. And let's put our trusty rear weight on. Speaking about the rear weight, I do think it's high time that we get a bigger rear weight, because this one is just barely counterbalancing the weight when we do anything heavy with the front loader. Which is not acceptable. You know, I don't want to have a work-related accident because I didn't have the weight heavy enough. Right, so before I do any work, I'll just take a second and check if everything is measured correctly. And yeah, the clearing is gonna be done in a time lapse again, because I think that's the best way to show it. Okay, so both platforms are done. Yeah, slowly but surely we're completely changing the look of the place, and I do think it's gonna be an awesome change. So over here we can expect a horse barn. Over there is gonna be a hut and a greenhouse next to it. I think we're gonna have plenty of fun with this. Yeah, I do think we're gonna have a school for horseback riding. At least I'm hoping we can employ someone that can actually take care of the horses instead of us, because I have so much work to do on the farm most of the time that it's really hard to actually do anything else worthwhile with the horses, because horses do need a lot of care. I'm gonna take as best care for them as I possibly can, at least from the start. just so we get to know them, and just so I have all the knowledge that I need to actually take care of the beasts. And yeah, I will try to get a male and a female. I have read that for successful mating, male horses have to be at least 36 months old. It's basically 3 years. And yeah, that's the first thing, and I'm not sure how old the mares have to be. I think female horses are called mares. M-A-R-E. To have offspring, but yeah, I do hope we can get some, because good horses sell for a lot of money, and we can actually make a decent profit that way, fill our bank account. Now, I do have plenty of money, but the horse barn is gonna cost a lot, and the... Whoa. It was just a gentle tap. In any case, horse barn is going to cost a lot. I'm expecting up to 25,000-30,000, and then we have to buy the horse trailer, and we have to get horses, which is gonna be... I don't have a clue how much the trailer costs, but the horses can be up to a few thousand if they're good. So yeah, we're gonna have to see on that. Close this because I don't want to get too dusted. So when all that is said and done, we are still gonna have to have a combine at the end of the year. I can technically borrow from Mr. Pavel, but it's I don't feel it's right if we rely on that for our whole time here. And we have to put up a few additional sheds for the machinery that's gonna get... I really shouldn't do it like this, because otherwise it's gonna throw it all the way onto the neighbor's land. Let's try and keep our grass on our land. Beautiful. Where was I? I don't forgot. Oh, the money wise, yeah. And we are still 145,000 in debt, because we took a huge loan at the beginning of this vlog series. I think it was 200,000 euro loan. Even though we are making decent profit, there's always space for more. So yeah, if we can actually breed the horses and make some good riding horses out of the ones we buy, I do think that's gonna be a welcome and good thing for our farm. Because, you know, at the end of the day, we still have to pay the bills. Otherwise, we just might get into so much trouble that we have to close down the farm. And that's something I'm really not willing to do. I will fight with all my might against it. But we are getting some hay out of the field. It's not too much, but it's around half of the field has turned into hay. We're gonna wait at least one day, and there is more sunshine forecasted for today. So I'm expecting that to help us a lot with the drying process. We catch everything. We actually did. And yeah, in the next episode we have a lot of work to do. But it's a good type of work. Alright, so I want to see what's going on in this bottom part. There seems to be a lot of water there. So yeah, 32%. And this here is... yeah, it doesn't really show. Doesn't really show, but it's definitely hay. You can see the color difference between the hay part and between the wet grass. I don't know. Just when I'm beginning to feel that I understand things and how everything works, I don't. Oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, next time we are making hay, probably more. We are expecting a new building to come up, and we'll probably have to take care of the vineyard, because then I have to do the cultivation again and the spraying, or everything grows too much. But this is going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. Join us next time when we continue. Take care and goodbye.